Are you waking up tired no matter how long you slept? Does it feel like your emotions are all over the place and it's harder and harder to be able to simply relax and be calm? Do you feel like your hormones are your new master and you just don't like it? And does it feel like there's never enough time? No matter how hard you try to get ahead and fit everything that you need to do in your schedule, there's just not enough time. If it sounds familiar, then stick around. This video is probably for you because I'm about to share with you the 7 hidden signs that stress is taking a toll over your life. It's impacting your sleep, it's impacting your mood, and even your weight. By the end of this video, you'll become super aware of what you need to pay close attention to so stress doesn't run your life and doesn't rob your wellness and joy, and what you need to do in order to claim your energy, your time, your well-being, and start feeling more energized and balanced as soon as possible. So the first sign is chronic fatigue. Chronic fatigue means that you're feeling constantly drained even after a full night's sleep. It's like no matter how much rest you get, you're still running on empty. This could be a sign that your body and mind are overwhelmed, and addressing it can significantly boost your energy levels and overall well-being. Look, the truth is that you're not alone. By recognizing that you have chronic fatigue as a sign that your stress levels may be too high, and taking proactive steps to manage your stress, you can begin to restore your energy and vitality. Can you imagine how your day might look like when you're just waking up in the morning, refreshed, with energy, and feeling energized every day? Every day, it's possible. And I'll be happy to show you how. The second sign is frequent mood swings. Experiencing sudden and intense mood swings like irritability, sadness, frustration, can be a clear sign that stress is getting the best of you. It's tough when your emotions seems like they have a mind of their own. Many women are shooting in the dark on this one. They feel lost because they know that they're experiencing hormonal shifts, but they don't know where to begin. I was there at once. How to relax when you're irritated. It's like, you know how people say to you, what's the big deal? Oh my God, when my husband used to say to me, what's the big deal? I was more irritated than before that. So for example, your boss demands another thing from you and you just finished a few tasks and you're like irritated. You want just to get things off of your to-do list so you can feel that, okay, I'm done. I have some space. I can relax a little bit. I accomplished some of my tasks, right? Learning to manage these mood swings effectively, and yes, you can learn to manage them, can help you regain back control and lead a more stable and joyful life. Picture yourself having a life where you're emotionally balanced, you're doing things with grace, with patience. It's possible, it's doable, and I can promise you that if you'll stick around, I will show you how. I want you to take comfort in this. Look, I know what you're going through because I've been there, and just by recognizing this sign, I can assure you that this is the first step toward creating emotional stability. With consistent effort and conscious attention, you will find yourself feeling more grounded and in control. And by the way, I have a beautiful grounding guided meditation. I will place a link in the text below so you can check it out. The third sign is persistent anxiety. Persistent anxiety means that you're living in a state of constant worry where even small things just feel so overwhelming and unmanageable. It's more than just occasional stress or nervousness. It's an ongoing sense of unease, like a cloud that follows you throughout the day. You might find yourself ruminating on what-if scenarios, feeling tense without a clear reason. Maybe you're anticipating problems that haven't occurred yet. Maybe you have a little fast heartbeats. You may feel tense without any clear reason. Maybe you're anticipating problems that haven't occurred yet. And you know, this heightened state of alertness can leave you exhausted, both mentally and physically, as your body remains in a constant state of fight or flight. This relentless worry can manifest physically, causing symptoms like tight muscles, headaches, racing heart. This anxiety can become a significant barrier from living a balanced and fulfilling life. And addressing this kind of anxiety can help you feel calmer and more centered. Know that you have the power to overcome this by focusing on managing your anxiety, or even better, waiting for the anxiety in the corner before it shows up. You will start to feel more at ease and in control over your life. And by the way, if we haven't met before, I'm Sigal Zoldan, your Wellness and Joy mentor. I guide women over 40 to break free from stress, overwhelm, and constant fatigue naturally and holistically, so they can finally feel energized, joyful, fulfilled, and fully in control over their life every single day. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you can get notified when a new video is available for you, and you don't miss out on more valuable content that will help you live in wellness and joy. The fourth sign is difficulty sleeping, and maybe I should have made this one the first one out of the 7 because it is so important. Struggling with sleep issues can impact your wellness and daily functioning and energy levels and even weight. You can start to see that all of these signs are so connected to one another, whether it's difficulty falling asleep, whether it's staying asleep, even if it's oversleeping. Sometimes you can sleep a lot and you don't feel rejuvenated and that you have energy, right? You're familiar with that. Probably I've been there so many times in my life. We can feel constantly drained and unrefreshed, and it's especially challenging when there's no amount of sleep that will do the trick. I talk to so many women that are trying to fix their sleep, and no matter what they do, it's really difficult for them. And even when they get to sleep more over the weekend, they're still feeling drained and lacking energy. When no amount of rest seems to bring the rejuvenation that your mind and body need to thrive on, you gotta improve your sleep, right? It will improve your energy, your mood, your productivity, your brain functioning. I'm sure it's not the first time that you're hearing about the importance of sleep, right? You may have tried to achieve better sleep, and maybe you haven't tackled this issue, and you know that you must do something about it, right? However, the longer you're going to put this item off your list, either because you're too busy with your life or you're simply not sure what the next step should be, the harder it will become to maintain your energy, your focus, and your well-being. Deep down, you know that you need to prioritize your sleep, and it's essential not just for you to feel better and with more energy for now, it's also for you to thrive in all areas of life and to live long and strong and look well, right? You want your skin to glow. You want to look younger than your age, don't you? How many women do you see that they tell you their age and you're like, oh my God, she looks so much older than she actually is? Why is that? It's because of stress. It's because of overwhelm. It's because they're not sleeping enough and they can't rest. They can't be calm. It's time to take that first step towards creating lasting balance and giving your body the rest it truly needs. So stick around. I'm also going to show you what you can do to start getting your sleep in good shape. In spite of your hormonal shifts, I know, I've been there, I've done it, I had those sleepless nights, I walk my talk. The first step is to reconnect with a sense of hope, embracing the possibility that better sleep is within your reach. By taking small, meaningful actions to address the root cause of your sleep issues, you can begin to experience a full night's sleep and an energized day. It's about believing that change is possible and giving yourself the tools that it can happen without any chemical substances. Just keep in mind that recognizing these signs is the beginning to gain deeper insights and take back the control over your life. To gain deeper insight and take control over your stress, be sure to download my Stress and Overwhelm Self-Assessment for immediate clarity. This quick tool will help you to identify your biggest stressors and offer practical steps for immediate relief. So click on the link in the description below so you can get started and get access right away. The fifth sign is physical symptoms. Physical symptoms like headaches, digestive issues, muscle tension, breast tenderness, hot flashes, hair loss, all of this stuff can be signs that you're not dealing with stress effectively and it's taking a toll. Look at it as a wake-up call from your body urging you to slow down and prioritize your well-being. And if you're ignoring it, it just can lead to more serious issues, and I know you don't want that. But by addressing the root cause of your stress now, you can start healing from the inside out. It's not just about managing the symptoms, it's about finding the truth behind those symptoms so you can enjoy your energy every step of the way, right? Every day when you're waking up in the morning, every night when you go to sleep. You want to put your energy on your goals, on your dreams, not on dragging yourself every day, trying to get to the end of the day and make a check mark. Okay, I've done this day. No, we don't want to live like this, right? We want to elevate. We want to live in a way it's like, yes, I'm living my dream life. And for that, we need energy. We need good sleep. We need to manage our stress and to identify where our stressors are coming from. When your body is constantly in fight or flight mode, it takes a toll on your health, right? So when you're recognizing these signs, you can make changes that boost your energy, that increase your immune system, less sick days, you're more productive. Suddenly you get more time throughout the day because you're functioning better. You're not like looking for where was I? What was the next thing I was needing to focus on? Where did I put my keys? What do I need to do next, right? So you want to tune into the signals that your body is sending you and addressing the stress that is behind those symptoms. That way you gain true control over your health and vitality. I want you to imagine for a moment feeling more energized, grounded, and in sync with your body. You don't want to be weighed down by constant discomfort. Your body has this ability, amazing ability to heal and thrive when we listen. And when we don't listen, it shouts louder, pain here, pain there, issue here, problem there. We want to be centered and be in a place where we're able to hear and listen what the body signals are trying to signal us. So we need to respond to our body's needs. We need to be in tuned so we can feel our best again. And if you're still watching, then give yourself a tap on your back because you're doing so great and it means that you are serious about reducing your stress levels so you can live a more happy and healthy life today, not someday in the future. So keep watching because after I'm going to reveal the 7 signs that you're not managing stress like you're supposed to manage them so you can feel happy and healthy, I will also give you solutions because we need practical solutions, not just to know what the problem is or where the problem comes from. We need to do something about it, right? So I have simple steps for you to ease these physical burdens because we want to reclaim our wellness, our vitality, and living in discomfort and pain it's just hard. I know, I've been there so many times. So let's move to sign number 6, which is lack of free time and as a result, constant overwhelm. Do you feel like you're always on the go with barely a minute to just breathe? It's as if life is moving full speed and you're running to keep up, catching up yourself, juggling one thing after another, shoving things in your schedule. Oh my God. For a woman over 40, this habit of multitasking, of packing the schedule with trying to fit everything in it is just horrible. This is not as just a scheduling issue. This is a red flag, okay? It's like a red light bulb. Oh my God, what am I doing with my schedule? It's a red flag that stress and overwhelm has taken over. When every moment is accounted for and every responsibility is demanding your attention, it becomes almost impossible to find even a sliver of time to decompress, to rest, or just simply exist without any agenda. When stress is not being managed, everything feels like it's urgent. It's as if your mind keeps 100 open tabs and each one is pulling in different directions. Even in the rare moments of quiet, your brain is still racing, right? When you're trying to fall asleep, your brain is racing, going over, replaying conversations in your mind, stressing about what hasn't been done yet, what hasn't happened yet. This ongoing state drains your mental energy. It puts you in constant overwhelm. It's not just physically exhausting, it's mentally, it's emotionally. Your mind becomes a chaotic space, and when you have that moment to relax, especially when you put your head on the pillow at night, it's as if it doesn't remember how to do it anymore because it's racing all the time. Okay? And we need to retrain the mind to rest. This relentless busyness leaves very little room for meaningful connection. You might find yourself missing out on moments that matter. Time with loved ones. Maybe you have pets that you want to be more present with them. Right there, this present moment is gone. It's like it's now and it's gone, and it's now and it's gone. Maybe you have hobbies that you want to enjoy, or maybe just doing nothing, just experience a state of peace. Is it possible? I used to even sit in the living room watching a movie. I had to do something when I was watching a movie. My body could not relax. It forgot how to relax. And that's why I'm so passionate teaching other women about it, because it was chewing up my health, chewing up my joy, chewing up my life. And I don't want that for you. It becomes harder to prioritize your own well-being. The lack of free time is a clear signal that something needs to change. When you're so deeply immersed in the chaos, it's difficult even to see a way out. But I want to assure you that this can change. I've changed it, and I'm practicing it every day, and it's much, much better, and you can do too. So let's move to the last sign. Sign number 7 is focusing and memory issues. Sounds familiar? Have you been feeling more forgetful lately? Or maybe you have found that it's a little hard to concentrate? That's what stress will do to you. Stress has a profound impact on our brain, making everyday tasks seems like invisible challenges. You might find yourself losing track of conversations, placing items that you don't have a clue where you place them, or struggling to recall information. Just to feel second nature and now it's gone. These symptoms can lead to frustration, and you don't understand why you're not so sharp, right? Like you used to. You're starting to feel like, oh, maybe I'm getting old, because you're starting to see a wrinkle here and a wrinkle there and a gray hair here and a gray hair there. And it's like, oh my God, that's it. I'm getting old and my brain is not functioning. Wait. Before you're jumping to conclusions, don't go there, okay? Let's stop it there. Let's understand what's happening, okay? When there is stress, prolonged stress over time, then what happens inside of us, the mind is constantly racing, right? Trying to manage everything, juggle all the balls, and it just leading to mental fatigue and confusion, okay? So imagine if you wouldn't juggle all these things, and you would make space, and you would breathe, and you would take care of some self-care, and you won't pack your schedule, then you have room, right? You have room to remember. But when everything is so packed and dense inside, there is no room. So the memory is kind of like we're starting to lose part of our memory, right? But we can stop it if we are proactive and we're doing something in time. Sometimes even simple decisions can feel like, oh my gosh, I'm zoning out, I'm checking out, I had a thought, where did it go? This lack of mental clarity can not only hinder productivity, but also disrupt daily routines and increase feelings of inadequacy. In addition, memory issues relating to stress are not just about forgetting appointments or losing your train of thought. There are other symptoms, right? I have a client that used to forget her ATM card, her debit card in the ATM machine. She did it a few times. That's not good, right? We needed to help her to center herself, to ground herself, and to be present. So she pulls out the debit card, and now she doesn't need to be on the phone calling the bank, cancel everything, and ordering another card, and then the story goes on and on. Prolonged stress affects the brain ability to encode and retrieve memory effectively, impacting both short-term and long-term memory. You may find yourself struggling to recall names, and then you get into frustration, anxiety, and then it creates more stress, and then it's a cycle, right? You are starting to be worried about your cognitive health. And again, this conversation, am I getting old? What's happening here? And I really don't want you to go there. So promise to yourself right now that if this happens to you, if you catch yourself, think about this conversation and say, hey, Sigal said no, it's not that I'm getting old. And of course, you're not getting younger. Okay? We can't stop aging, but we can slow aging. And we can do things that will help us to gain more memory. And it's all coming down to reducing stress. Okay? When we do that, then we're able to address all the 7 signs that we talked about today. Remember, taking small intentional steps to managing your stress, identifying the source of your stress, we can get better. Remember, taking small intentional steps toward managing your stress and identifying the source of your stress, allowing us to reclaim the joy of living in the present moment without the forgetfulness and the lack of focus and all that. You deserve to feel mentally sharp, right? And vibrant and present in the present moment. So now that you know the 7 hidden signs that you're not addressing stress effectively, let's start addressing them effectively. I have a few cool things for you in the description below, so be sure to check it out. Identify your stressors. That's one thing that is very important. And there are a few other cool things there, so take advantage of it. And I will see you in my next video where we're going to talk about practical solutions for the 7 signs and how you can implement those in your life right away. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Whisper, kiss your face, gentle sighs in a quiet place. Dreams woven in starlit lace, breathe in peace far from the race. Golden rays on morning's breath dissolve the shadows, conquer death. Find your strength inside your chest, shine your light in every quest. Serenity's embrace, let go of the pain, feel the warmth like summer rain. Harps play in a soft refrain, uplifting every heartstring. Blooming flowers at your feet, nature's rhythm in your heartbeat. Let harmony and hope meet, create a world where bliss is sweet. Blooming flowers at your feet, nature's rhythm in your heartbeat. Let harmony and hope meet, create a world where bliss is sweet. Stars align and skies expanse, they whisper secrets in their dance. In their glow, take a chance, every moment's your romance. Let the harpstrings sing so bright, guide you through the darkest night. Find your spirit, take its flight.